Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for today's writing tip. I'm Staci Mauney, co-owner, editor, and writer for PrestigeProse.com. Today I want to talk to you about critique groups. This is my first video in a 4-part series where I'm going to answer the following questions about critique groups. What do you look for in a critique group or writing partner? How do you find one? What do you do if there's conflict? And how do you know when to leave? First, let's define critique group. A critique group is made up of other writers who provide feedback on your writing. Critique groups serve a useful purpose. They help us grow as writers, but it can be really difficult to expose ourselves to criticism on purpose. Just remember, it's better to get feedback from others while you're still in the early stages of writing and work that constructive criticism, work through that, rather than get that from your readers after you've published. Most writers use critique groups or writing partners early in the writing process. Some people remain in a critique group for years so that they can receive feedback anytime they start working on a new project. These groups are usually free to join and they cost only your time. Reciprocity is expected, so be prepared to provide constructive feedback on other people's writing as well. So what do you look for when you are searching out a critique group or looking for a writing partner? Finding a critique group that's a good fit is a little like dating. You go out with someone, you see if you have anything in common, and decide if you want to see each other again. In the same way, you want to look for other writers with similar goals. It's helpful for your critique group members to write the same genre as you, but it's not necessary. I have a writing partner who is fantastic at plotting novels. We don't write the same genre, but she has a general knowledge of my genre just as I do of hers. She knows the sort of plot holes that will take a reader out of a story. Critiquing another person's work should be fun, so if you don't write the same genre, make sure it's a genre that you do enjoy reading so that it's not a chore. I joined a critique group a while back, but like everything else, the pandemic disrupted our schedule. But in that group, each member wrote a different genre. We couldn't always comment on genre-specific items, but we could point out flaws in writing technique and presentation, things like telling versus showing, when there's not enough emotion, not enough depth, point of view issues, things like that. And with the help of my critique group, I polished the back cover copy for my box set of devotionals, revised the opening chapters of my cozy mystery, and added depth and emotion to a short story that ended up winning first place in a writing contest. So as you can see, you don't have to take just a novel to a critique group. You can take all kinds of pieces of writing, and those other writers can help you with that. Knowing that you share common goals to create a writing routine, to be published, to make writer friends, whatever those goals are, that will make it easier for you to find a critique group. Setting your intentions beforehand will let you know when you found a group that shares them. Stay tuned for my next video when I'll talk about how to find a critique group. And if this video was helpful for you, please click like and subscribe for more great content. I release a new video every week to encourage you along your writing journey. Thanks for watching and happy writing.